No, people are starting to talk shit about things like filler and Botox.
Have you seen the gargoyle face that it does? Because it moves around.
It migrates, yeah.
They're talking about who's hot topic on that is John Legend's Chrissy Teigen.
She always kind of had a wild face though. Like her face looked like the mask.
Son of the mask. It's fucking crazy.
Chihuahua.
Alright, I'm gonna show you this photo. Feel free to tell me what happened, unless you already know.
He got bit by a dog.
Wait, what's on his
He got a beard transplant and it went bad.
It does kind of look like that, actually. Beard plug.
Actually,
Why he looked like a kiwi on the bottom?
His natural smile?
No, he looked like a kiwi.
Was he getting plugs put into his jaw?
so they basically do like a hair, like it's almost like they call it a graft, I guess, where they pull out hair from the back of your head, and then they implant those like
On the face? To have more even beard?
But this guy, he was studying in France, I believe. Lived in Paris or something like that. And similar to like what we've all heard before, people go to Turkey for these cosmetic operations because they're oftentimes like maybe like a fifth of the price. Yeah. So same shit this guy was looking at, wanting to get a beard transplant so that he can have a very sexy, muscular looking, manly, machismo face.
I would like to have a beard.
And he found this dude who claimed that he was a cosmetic surgeon, which doesn't have to be, you know, in their version, like FDA approved in a certain, or not FDA, but like in
Their country.
yeah. Their approval.
And he found him on Facebook Marketplace, huh?
Yeah. Something like that. This guy actually ended up just being an estate agent who said he was going to do
For the fucking real estate agent?
the procedure.
What the fuck?
He charged about $1,950, which is a fifth of the price,
Can't go cheap on that, huh?
versus getting the procedure done in France.
Don't go cheap on any medical procedure, man.
Bro.
Wait, where did he get the procedure done?
In Turkey.
In Turkey. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, in Istanbul.
He's a real estate agent.
So the part that makes this real tough, other than the fact that it was a very botched operation, is that it sent him down a very, very bad spiral,
Oh no.
a mental spiral, actually.
How could it not? That's your face too, man.
Because it was also hurting all the time too. So he constantly had this like burning sensation, both in the back of his head and in his chin. And then also, it didn't heal right, and the hair was like lopsided. And like, I think when you're also already at that point mentally where you're doing cosmetic surgeries like this because you want to look a certain way, and then you look infinitely worse.
Yeah.
Oh.
Plummeted.
Backfire, dude.
So it backfired so
It's like you would
much.
take your car to the car wash, but then you get a big scratch there.
Or someone shits on your windshield.
Yeah, you're like, I'm trying to get it clean and nice, but it got worse now.
Be careful for what you wish for.
Someone stole your tires.
Just go to the right place. What the heck?
Well, yeah, and it's sad because like when he got back and things didn't work out, they were still trying to find somebody in France who could fix it, aka even willing to pay top dollar, but it just kind of was too late mentally, and he unfortunately unalived himself.
No. Over that.
Why is it always, when you do the news, it's so sad?
He blames Anthony now.
I think this video can go completely a different direction, and we can just... Yeah, and he also does the really weird dark shit.
I thought that was my thing.
yeah, I thought that was right.
But when you deliver it, you make me so sad.
Okay, so you'd rather me go like this? So this guy, right?
It's because he has empathy when he says it. I'm cold.
You want me to do less empathy?
Yeah!
No.
Tell me what to feel, man. You bring me into this journey of heartbreak.
Tell me what to feel.
When he does it, it's like, let's laugh at this fucker. Isn't that funny how he tried to be beautiful, but then he wasn't?
What would you like, his way, my way, or Steve, where he just doesn't read any of it at all?
He makes up his own
He
story.
just makes it up.
Well, Steve, I never take Steve seriously.
Okay.
So even if he's telling me a serious story about himself, I'm laughing.
Okay.
Because I think it's a joke. That's the backfire, right?
So
but for you, I don't know, like you're surprised, but then it's the delivery. It's like,
This is Ryan. It's like, all right, so what do you think happened?
Yeah.
What do you think happened? Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? How do you feel about that?
He's like, hey, you like beard transplants? He'll say that to me. And I'll be like, I think they're fucking dumb. And he's like, oh, interesting. And then he'll set me up.
yeah, big setup.
Interesting, you dug your own grave.
Yeah. Interesting, you're a piece of shit, Nick. And then he'll continue on with the story.
Hey, when Anthony does it, oh, I feel like such a horrible human being for laughing at this piece of shit.
I would be like,
Which is a good response.
I would start out by asking Nick, like, you like French guys? And he'll be like, yeah. I'll be like, you think there's too many of them?
Well, I'd be like, yeah, they're stupid.
You think we could afford to lose one at least?
At least one.
And then the way he'll do it, my brain is so small, I go, yeah. Yeah, we should probably get rid of a lot of them. That's what
Wait, I've actually always thought that.
I used to not think that, but now I do.
Over a beard is whack.
Have you guys wanted to get cosmetic?
No.
Because of shit like that, bro.
It's scary.
Yeah, because
I would never.
What's the cost? Like, at the end of the day, you're going...
$1,950.
But it's not just that, though, right?
There's good ones though.
Well,
Yeah.
penis enlargement.
Yo, people been going to Argentina instead of Istanbul now.
Really?
And Thailand.
Argentina's a new joint for this now.
I just don't know what I would want to change on my face that much.
You want us each to tell you one?
please.
Start with you, Ryan.
if they're
Your
like-
left eye. It's bigger than your right one.
So what if somebody's like, we don't have to change anything aesthetic, but you're gonna breathe so good.
See, that's different.
That's not cosmetic.
That's different. I go, okay, please. I would love to. I would have to stop wearing nose strips on my nose because I feel like an asshole the more I wear them, you know? So now it's like, yeah, I'm in. But if it's just to get a really curly mustache, no.
I've always wanted one.
If I want to connect my eyebrows,
Like, what if the guy's like, because this happens a lot. He's like, hey, we're gonna give you a, we're gonna fix your nose so you can breathe right. While I'm in there, why not add a little something?
get a mod.
Yeah, he's like, I'm already gonna open it up.
Yeah.
Let me put a mustache in there.
Or it's like a piercing.
I got a few extra mustaches in the back. Nobody's gonna.
And I'll be like, oh, well, let's try it on. I've always wanted a mustache. You can talk.
You don't do real estate though, do you? You're an Asian.
Wait, is your side gig?
And then once you're awake looking in the mirror, he's like, I've never seen anyone pull it off like this.
Holy shit, that's the best mustache I've ever seen. But here's the thing though, like when you get hit with the price point of like, I'm gonna get a full ass beard transplant and it's only $1,900, aren't you fucking like scratching your head a little bit?
Why is it only 1900?
Yeah, that seems like it would be more expensive than that.
It's tough to say though if you also see like, cause like this is a stat for Turkey, cause we already know that that's like a thing, right? People go to Turkey, like Nadeem went there and got his veneers and stuff like that.
I think he still paid maybe like $5 grand or $7
Yeah,
grand.
see that sounds more reasonable versus like 20K.
'Cause I think people are trying to bring down like 30, 40K down to like 10 grand.
Yeah, because it is an expensive. Like, bro, you can't fuck around with like mods on your face. Like, if you go under the knife
on your face.
I mean, it's just getting popular though because
for sure. But that's my whole point about plastic surgery is like, or surgery in general. Like, if you get put under, that's a serious.
That's huge.
That's a big deal. Like, you're gonna have to deal with the recovery and all that shit. But I guess some people don't know that until after they wake up and they're like, oh, I'm fucked up for a couple months.
Do you guys have any friends, like guy friends, that are so obsessed about changing something that they need to do? Like, so for example, like guys that get the muscles, the synthol, yeah, fake, yeah, or whatever, like.
my friend Bart.
Or they're like, you know what, man? I got a mustache, but fuck, I never can grow this, so I need to go get this. Or like, or like, you know.
I just complain about it like an insecurity. I would love to get some gangster ass, but like, I'm not.
Yeah, but you wouldn't go get surgery for it. You wouldn't go to Istanbul to get it, would you?
If you were already there, and
Because
they were like,
I have friends that do the hair thing. Like if they're balding.
Oh, yeah, a lot of the guys do that.
they'll go to
that's
Korea
different.
for that.
Yeah, I got a lot of homies that like will do that too because
Right.
they're young and balding.
Yeah. But Korea's good for that. And it's more affordable than the US.
And the science has been out. Like, they've been doing it for a while. Like,
I think if surgeries were less invasive, like I think they will be too. I think it's going to be more common.
Yeah.
Because already things are getting really common. People doing Botox, lip filler, all that stuff. I think it is going to be more common in a few years when it's not like there's going to be side effects.
Well, people are starting to talk shit about things like filler and Botox.
oh yeah, how it's like really bad for you?
Have you seen the gargoyle face that it does? Because it moves
It
around.
migrates, yeah.
They're talking about who's hot topic on that is John Legend's Chrissy Teigen.
Oh yeah, she looks like a fucking demon, dude.
She always kind of had a wild face though. Like her face looked like the mask.
Yeah, but then when you see the side by side though,
Wait, her face is different now?
It's fucking crazy.
Dude, Beverly Hills Chihuahua. Now her face was always kind of wild
Her
because
face
it's like,
is like a beanbag now.
it didn't look natural.
Her original face?
Yeah, like well,
I think she was pretty.
but then it's
but you could see the change. I mean,
it's
like,
also she's annoying, so you say that more.
no, I've never heard her speak, but she does look like the handsome Squidward. She kind of looks like that.
I mean, most people when they get too much work done, they all converge into a handsome Squidward.
Yeah, they all look the same there.
They all just become the same like thing. Plus, at that level, you're doing so much more work on the post production of your posting photos anyway.
I'll probably get a hair transplant to get like a rat tail. That'd be cool.
Like you could have just
You could do that
on.
now. You just grow it.
Yeah, but you know, I want it curly. Yeah, I want it now.
I want it now. I don't want to wait.
Do you think there's anybody, you know, like some guys are getting the height stuff for their shins? Do you think there's any
Oh,
really
yeah.
tall guys that are trying to get a height reduction?
Oh, maybe, huh?
They're not stupid, dude.
But the funny thing about the height stuff is like your arms look weird. You look like a fucking T-Rex.
What do you mean?
If your legs are long and your
Not
arms are
necessarily,
short.
because sometimes when they don't have those tall legs, their arms look like
Too long.
Gorilla arms. They're
Too long.
scraping against the floor. Gorillas have long arms, no? Don't they? Aren't they knuckle draggers? What do they call them?
Yes.
Knuckle draggers.
Because not everybody's proportional. Most people aren't actually.
The clipping that could take place there.
Most people aren't proportional to themselves.
You're gonna get canceled by gorillas, bro.
We're talking about the animals, right?
LA Zoo's coming for you, man.
Well, Asians, I guess, look funny because they have long torsos and short limbs.
So we would actually benefit.
Yeah, because we look like turtles. We're shaped like
I could use the height lengthening thing.
Short and thick calves, man.
There's no way.
I couldn't.
See?
I don't know where to play
See,
it.
that's
put
fucked
it.
up.
What's the ideal height?
I'm just trying to do
5'8",
comic
5'8",
delivery. He wants me to say things in a funnier way.
JR, how tall are you?
6.
Well, now
I asked my girlfriend.
you're 6 feet?
See, that's fucked up.
That's
dude.
fucked up.
I'm way taller than you sitting down. Longer torso.
I think he's literally slouching right now.
I
it's
asked my girl
reclined
like,
back
is like,
seat.
would you? What's like the tallest you go like date wise? And she said like she had a number in her head. It was like 6'5".
6'5". Huh?
Yeah.
And then immediately after you wrote a song about how all of your ex-boyfriend's dicks are bigger than yours.
That's kind of how it went down. But I was like, damn, I didn't know I had this.
6'5"? That's freaking huge.
I think that's.
I'd be down to
that's a
get my
good height.
limbs like longer
you,
by
love you.
2 inches everywhere.
Yeah.
Be so tight.
You'd be down for everything to be 2 inches longer everywhere?
Yeah.
Like your nose?
No, my limbs, dude.
Everything.
The recovery. Have you seen those people that get the people that get the height thing?
Bro, you can't walk.
the recovery looks insane.
And then imagine when it gets cold.
And then you gotta relearn
brother.
coordination. That's fucking.
Can those guys still run?
Yeah, but those guys are also
wild,
those
yeah.
guys also have a certain type of pain or suffering mentally and emotionally their entire life.
That's a good point.
Plus the physical now, because they're
But a lot of guys that get that, they're not even that short.
How much taller can you get doing it?
like 2 inches.
Sure, more people have told them the opposite for them to want to get it.
Bro, 2 inches?
Just
some
put stuff in
people
your
some
shoes.
people like their entire identity is like based off
But
of
they're,
their
you know what's crazy though? Is they're wrong. That's the thing. Is they're wrong.
In their entire ecosystem, if they feel it every day, then it's not a false.
Like beard guy,
Like it's real.
You think he's wrong?
he's wrong. For thinking that it matters that much, because it doesn't matter that much, right?
Obviously, to the point where it goes to death, yeah, for sure.
That's why I think it's interesting. Is like these things really reveal how much these certain stuff means to people. It's like crazy, right?
I was the shortest kid in my class till 8th grade. I was like 5.
Oh, you had a late growth?
Hell of a spurt, dude.
I was one of the taller kids in junior high. And then you see the pictures in high school with all of my friends. They just surpassed me, bro. And I was like,
Can't peak too early.
Just kept going.
I was always the shortest in all my classes.
Yeah, but you spend most of your time rolling the floor.
my growth spurt was 7th to 8th grade, and it just stopped there.
To be 6 foot.
I'm more 5'12".
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Fuck you.